The man was shocked to see his mom. "I came to play with your stepfather. Did you approach him for money?" "Of course not. We had a real relationship." Then she kicked the rich man into the pool. Pierre was confused. Ryan was headed for the 71st floor. When he got to the 70th floor, the power went out. He was dropped. Like a toy. But in the end, he made it down safely. Eventually, Ryan was in his room looking for the invitation. Chuck came back out of nowhere. Ryan had to hide. Then the man saw a shadow on the floor. Chuck thought he was a cop. He turned his head and ran to the lift. And Rayon had to take the safe passage. Almost got himself killed on the 71st floor. Finally got into his car. He grabbed the rope, and he went for it. And he made a mistake. The two of them looked at each other awkwardly. Ryan was caught by his bodyguard. And Chuck wondered. "I slept with your girlfriend. It was my grandmother." Chuck was shocked. But then his girlfriend arrived. And saved Rayanne. Good thing they got Chuck's invitation. They made their way to the dark side. Then the woman called her bodyguard. Woman says Ryan's acting is too bad. She made him tell her what he was up to. Ryan pulled out a gun and tried to shoot back. He didn't realize that the gun on the other side was bigger. He had to drop the gun. Suddenly he kicked the table. Unexpectedly, he knocked himself out. When he woke up, he was tied up. The woman hadn't hit him yet. He told them everything. "So it's all about the jewelry?" The woman took out the jewel. She always carries it with her. "All right, let's kill him." But her men wouldn't listen. Shot one of his teammates in the leg. Turns out Ryan's girlfriend was pretending to be him. Even though Ryan was a loser. But her girlfriend was like a god of war. After a while, the woman's men all fell to the ground. The rich man escaped in a helicopter. Ryan grabbed the helicopter. He tried to pull her down. But he was carried away. Seeing that Ryan was still chasing after him, the rich man was touched. "Come on, let me down. Kill him." But when he came down, he was captured by Rayon's girlfriend who arrived. The first jewel. The man enters the narrow passage alone. There's an arrow trap here. Rayon ran all the way to the end. On the surface, he appeared to be unharmed. But his back is full of arrows. Ryan was caught in a trap. At that moment, the boulder on top of him slowly descended. But he couldn't escape. But he was able to get out from under the rock. Ryan found the second stone. The temple began to collapse. But Ryan was suddenly crushed by the stone. Finally, Rang got rid of the stone. He made it out just in time. And then he reaches for his hat. Then he realized he didn't have a hat. So it was all part of the mouse's plan. The man had assembled the stone. Suddenly, a light struck him. The infinity stones were real. But the next moment, "You have been arrested." The criminal rat pulled out his gun. Ryan modified his gun directly. The French police had captured the biggest drug lord in America. Rang returned to the police station. He started to take over the new task, but he didn't remember anything.